Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru.
Well, Dasam Granth Sahib helps us to answer that. They say that people were sent with the truth. People were given the order to go out there and, spread up Dharam. But they all started getting people to worship only them. Like Appa dekh liye Khalsa, where the very first statement of the Khalsa is Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Utte siddha Appa Vaheguru de Pasik banenge. We saw straight up that we are worshipping the one Akal Purukh who made all of this, yeah? We belong to him. And secondly, that we're working for him. In other Dharams, they've got Jesus Christ our Lord, Amen. Samajho? So so Jesus is saying our Father, and they made it, tu hi na sada pyo hai, and he's not. They got the three in one thing, yeah. So sade waste hai that the previous Dharams actually went off the path. So when the people go off the path, then Waheguru then sends the truth back. An example also that Bhagaji was using, yeah. He also said that it's like Pani is in the ground, right? Pani's in the ground, but you can't get it out the ground straight away. You have to dig a hole, a well, and all that kind of stuff. But if you're pyasa, if you're sitting over here right now thirsty and you need water, and someone says you will start digging, you might die in that digging the pool until you get to the bottom where you finally find the water. You might die in that meantime. But then you've got water, right? So basically, Waheguru is saying that the truth, like even Veda mein naam uttam hai, so sunehe nahi phire jo betaliya. The truth was inside these Dharams, but it wasn't pargat, it wasn't easily visible. Yeah. Even now, if you look at Islam, there are people, the Sufis, that have found the truth about Waheguru whilst working within the Quranic framework. Yeah. But they are few and far in between. Same with Christianity. Few people have found the Naam within it, but most of them have found that they haven't found it. Yeah. When Baba Harnam Singh Ji met Jesus, that's what he said to them. He goes, I don't know if you know, Baba Harnam Singh Rampur Khede wale. Oh, Jesus and Muhammad came and met them. It's in the book, Sekanaya. And in there, he said, well, Enja, that basically these people have forgotten my path. Jere mere Christians hai na, oh bhul gaye ne naam de bare. That's why he said they've forgotten about naam. And this is the truth that Bani is telling us as well, because if you think about people that they say, hallowed be thy name, but naam lende nahi. They don't get up and say the name. They say the name is blessed and don't say the name in vain, but they don't say God's name in earnest. So the Dharam was there, but it was like finding water inside the ground. Hard to find that naam, the Amrit, Labna Khasi. Now Waheguru did mercy upon the earth. Suni pukar datar prabh, Guru Nanak jag mahe bithaya. So these Dharams were supposed to give the truth, but they didn't. Gupta ho gaye sige. Then Guru Sahib came down on a mission from Waheguru. Like Pai Sahib was saying today in his katha today, ki Waheguru said to Guru Gobind Singh Ji, ki main apna sutto hai nivaja. I've made you my son. Now go into this world and Taram Parchur. Parchur is like Parchar. So they say, I've sent you to do Taram Parchar. Like your job is to go out into this world and spread Taram. For us, Taram is always double winged. It's not single winged. Some people think Taram is, like just be a good person. No. Sagal Taram mein Shreshth Taram, Har ko naam jab nirmal karam. So teaching us the true way to act, the highest Taram in all Taram, in Sukhmani Sahib Guru Anand Ji Pasha says, the highest religion of all religion is to jap naam and live a pure life. So Guru Sahib came to show us what a pure life is like. Away from rituals, you might say. So Sikhi breaks away from rituals, right? So even today's Hukamna was Taram karam pakhan jodi se tin jam jagati lute. Yeah. So people have forgotten that they got lost in rituals, yeah, and also they got lost in religious stuff that was not about naam. So teaching them the true way of how to behave with daya, with compassion, teach them to give langar, teach them to do seva, and then teach them to jap naam, teach them to sing kirtan properly. Yeah. Hone ki ho raha apa dekhiye in apa hon dekhiya na langar hall. It's all kachi bani written up in it everywhere. और जो Jesus ने आप कहा उन्हें पता नहीं. They can't speak his actual words, है ना, क्योंकि उन्हें ट्रांसलेट कर करके वो केड़ी चीज पहुंच जाती है कि ना. Imagine आपा देखते आजकल English translations. Whenever you see myself or Sukha Singh doing the katha, we say, oh, इत्थे ये चीज लिखी है, but असल गल वखरी है. But what is written up there is not actually the perfect translation. And what's happening now is people are living in Germany, Italy, France, and they're taking the English translation, translating that into their local language, right? There's a project up there from Project Nod. What they want to do, translate Guru Granth Sahib Ji using Google Translate. But they put the English in first, and then that goes into Google Translate. But what we're going to get if the English isn't right? You know? So we need more explanation of Bani, less translation. Translation in one line doesn't really explain the Shabad. You know? So we need explanation of it. It helps, but it's not the perfect thing. So that Waheguru took daya upon the earth, sent Guru Nanak because other people had failed. Now I know that it's a bit of a harsh thing to say, because you know what Sikhs say, bhai appa sare equal hai. It's a very common thing, you know, like Sikhs say, all religions are equal. Muslim hears this and goes, you guys are crazy. How can we all be equal? Ek paase Hindu murti nu pooj rahe. One point a Hindu is worshipping their idol. They're worshipping rats. They're worshipping a monkey as far as they see. And then on the other side, they've got somebody who's chanting Om. Then you've got somebody else who is a Christian, who is bowing down to the cross, and a Muslim who's bowing to Makkah. How can they all be the same? They go, that doesn't make any sense. Somebody somewhere must be a bit wrong. So because they've got this mentality that they're not the same, we started saying they're all the same. But for us, it's not the same. There are people that have found the truth in every dharm. That's why they're sitting in Guru Granth Sahib Ji. Namdev Ji found the truth. Kabir Ji found the truth. Farid Ji found the truth. Yeah, but it was hard for them to find that truth. Sikhi makes it easy to find the truth, because it gives you the truth at the very beginning. Ek oankar sate naam. Yeah, naam na tusi pahunch jaoge bas. You don't need that much. You don't have to be very clever or very you don't have to be a deep researcher of Gurbani to figure it out. Like Paisa did in Ardas yesterday, Harijot Singh, I don't know if he's here. Yeah, Ardas, he said, this morning, innit, he did Ardas. He said, ki Maharaj kirpa karo, that even one pankti from this Hukamnama it goes in our heart. Sikh is that Mahan, yeah, and that's exactly what the Hukamnama said as well. In that Hukamnama, Maharaj said, Ek Akhar. What was it? Paisa tune yaad hai? Yeah. If the Gur Sikh just japs that one Akhar, even if one pankti of Bani resides in our heart, we'll get mukti. Maharaj gave such power they gave in Bani. कि एक छिन एक बार जिन एक छिन ते आयो काल पास के बीच ना आयो. The power of Bani is so much that you don't have to be the most intelligent person to get mukti. Yeah, there's people I know. There was a Mahapuruk I met. He could not read Bani. He only knew Panj Pauri Japji Sahib, but he would do, and Mool Mantar he would do for like 3 hours in the morning, 2-3 hours in the afternoon, and the whole day he'd be doing Gur Mantar. And he was so poncho hai, this person. He was so pure. He was telling me stories about different planets and different dimensions. But he knew very little Bani. But just kamanda randa, na? It was just kamai. So remember that it's not about how much knowledge we have, yeah? You know, Maharaj tells us again and again that it's padya anpadya param katapave. Yeah? So Sikhi is that powerful. It's made for the common person. Look at other dharms and you will see that they're preserved for the monks, they're preserved for the pandits. And you might well say, okay, it's not fair, but Hinduism got pandits, but there's also pandits in Christianity as well. The church and the fathers, they're exclusive, they pray for you. You people come up and say, mere vaste ek kar do, mere vaste o kar do. Guru Sahib took out the whole Panditapana from Sikhi. Every single Sikh has the right to do their own ardas. Every single Sikh has the right to do their own part. There's no clergy in Sikhi. So it's just, the truth had to come. Anyway, let's just, one more point to this question, because you know, the jawab is lamba, yeah? But one thing we can say to that Muslim friend, 5,000 years from now, no one will care that your religion came 1,000 years before my religion. You understand? And 5,000 years from now is no guarantee that there's going to be 1.6 billion Muslims. Because people can believe the wrong thing as well. The numbers game doesn't make any sense. Because for many, many years, the whole world believed the world was flat. So numbers means nothing. Yeah? Such, yeah. And sabnu matlab manna pavega. The truth is the truth. So just because right now there's only like 30 million Sikhs, does not mean that 200 years from now there's not, 5 billion Sikhs. It can happen very easily. Yeah? All it takes people to wake up and realize. And if you look at our channel, this for me is like a Bachittar khed going on. Yeah, I never planned to start up the YouTube channel. I never planned to what happened next. I just thought, main kaam te hain, ki kar sakda, make a few videos. Yeah. But hun dekh lo, the thing that we were thinking about, if they understand Sikhi, they'll start following it. It's happening all around you. You can see people video dekh ke they go, I believe in Sikhi, because all they had was shanke, and by shanke dur karne se by explaining it in Bani, right? So hone gore bhi ban rahe hain Sikh, Musliman bhi Sikh ban rahe hain. I've received emails from a bunch of Muslims that have said, I want to be a Sikh now. They said I was a Muslim, but I left that and I want to be a Sikh. So eh darde ne thoda, because Sikhi is so pure, and they've got guns in Sikhi that they haven't got. Like, maaf karna, I have to speak the truth because they're Sikhi, but no one set up langar in the whole world. If you look across all the dharms, no one set up anything as perfect, as simple, as just free food for everybody. Like, I know for us it's like, oh, langar is just normal, but look around the world, look at every dharm, not one of them has got something as beautiful as langar. And it's like the main part, like one of the two main parts of a gurdwara is langar hall. Yeah? Dekho cheez ki nahi saukhi hai. You can't mess up langar. Like, it's so simple, it's like an unbreakable system. Free food for everybody, no questions. Right? Even then people mess it up. So these things that Waheguru has given the Sikh Qaum, the whole world will accept and say, Wah, Tan Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj. And it will happen. Yeah? You have to have a bit of faith. You know?